So the scene starts in a planet named Xandar, and we see my boy Peter Quill trying to sell this orb for the big bucks. And when he mentions this guy named Ronan, it makes this dude instantly fold, kicking bro out his shop. And that's when Quill sees Gamora laying against the wall.
Oh boy!
Like gang, she knows exactly what she's doing. And bro really thinks he's about to get that IG. But no, Gamora kicks dude right in the gut and dips out with the orb. And Quill is not about to let that disrespect slide. So he ties up her feet and bro dives in for the kill, but he just gets hit with this WWE ass kick. And not gonna lie, bro starts getting violated on the ground. Look how she is doing him. And Gamora's about to catch her body broad daylight. She do not care. But that's when Rocket and Groot save bro. But not cause they W-mans. They want to turn Quill in since he got a bounty for 40 racks. I'm not gonna lie, that is such an easy bag. I would do the same. So while Groot is absolutely selling the bag, Quill snatches up the orb and starts running for his life. And Gamora sees bro running and hits a clean trick shot like, okay, I see you. And bro, if you ever see someone running with this much determination, stay out the way cause you will be done like this. And Quill gets the drop on Gamora, sending her ass flying. And as per usual, this bozo forgets the mission and gets caught lacking. And bro, this man Groot is straight cheesing while committing a federal crime. He loves his job way too much. And when they're about to dip out, Rocket gets little bro so bad out here looking like baby alien. Not gonna lie, that clip is so outrageous. There was no need for all that violation. And Gamora starts doing my boy Groot dirty for no reason. And my boy's a better man than me cause ain't no way I'm getting done like that. But Groot takes the beating like a true gentleman. But that's when the Nova Corps pull up, taking all these bozos to space jail. And when these three were getting taken to their cell, Quill sees a guard with his cassette player. And he's like, gang, keep your hands to yourself. That is mine. But the blue man does not care at all and neutralizes Quill real quick. And to add the cherry on top, bro keeps the cassette player for himself. I'm telling y'all, man, space jail is not for the weak. And Quill has only been in prison for like 20 minutes and already got the booty grabbers feeding for him. And Groot is out here being a W-mans and saves Quill from becoming bro's next victim. But then Rocket starts yapping about that's their booty. Like, gang, what? Nah, bro, you're too weak. And I swear it's over for Mr. Star-Lord. He's gonna have to sleep with both eyes open at night. And we see Gamora going into her cell and she got every inmate thirsty for her. I do not blame them. But that's when the camera pans down to Drax and bro is plotting on her, but not in a good way. And bro, it's actually so crazy how much of a joke Drax is in the MCU. Like, brother, he's supposed to be a menacing character, but for some reason they gave bro 0 brain cells. Now, don't get it twisted. I love Drax and I do find him funny as hell, but this dude's character is strictly used for comedic relief only or to get absolutely dogged on. I swear, bro, he's lost every 1v1 he's been in. But anyways, Quill hears some inmates taking Gamora down to the showers to eliminate her from this life. And bro's not about to let his space baddie just get violated, so he starts following them alongside with Rocket as he saw Quill get up. But that's when Drax makes his presence known and he got everybody in that room shook right now. And I genuinely think this is the only time we see Drax care this much, or I'm not gonna lie, because from now on it's straight nonsense from his behalf. But that's when Quill stops Drax from killing Gamora and he starts explaining to him that he could use her to get the drop on Ronan since she betrayed him. And bro, this is exactly what I was just talking about, because Quill does his expression and Drax is genuinely confused right now, talking about some stupid. So after saving Gamora, they start talking about escaping the prison, and while Rocket was explaining the plan of Quill and Gamora, Groot decides to do his own thing and bro puts the prison into a lockdown. Mind ya, this was the last step of the plan exactly because of this reason. And this is only their first mission together and my boy Rocket is already sick and tired of these bozos. So Rocket gets on Groot and bro is mad as hell at him, talking about some, dude, how you expect me to kill all these things when I got none on my artillery, bro? Lock in. But Drax hears Rocket, so he locks in, tackling this guard straight into the wall and proceeds to hit this outrageous combo. And mind ya, he's doing all this while laughing out loud. So Drax throws Rocket a rifle and bro is like, he already knows he about to go crazy. And while everybody's risking their lives for this mission, we really got Quill trying to retrieve his brother's legs. Not gonna lie, that shit is frying me, bro. So the Guardians reach the watchtower and they dip out of there. And when Quill was getting his gear back, he realizes that his music player is nowhere to be found. So he tells Gamora that he's gonna be quick. She do not gotta worry about him. They don't call him Star Cell, I mean Star-Lord, for no reason. And Rocket, being a very reasonable raccoon, he's like, bro, that dude is out of his mind. We are dipping out. You got that orb, right? And that's when Gamora realizes that she got outplayed by Peter Quill. And we see bro just vibing. Imagine if this brother knew about Miles, he would actually be so fascinated. But anyways, Quill retrieves his music player and Drax sees this dude flying and he's like, behold. He's really talking about you will be a keen ally in the battle against Ronan. Like, bro, what? This boss really put the whole mission in jeopardy to get his music player back. Now, to be fair, he does have an amazing catalog, but still, this man do not be using his brain sometimes. Prime example, Infinity War. Now, I know he gets enough slack for this, but gang, they could have actually stopped Thanos right then and there. But no, this bozo wanted to get some get back for his girl. But anyways, that is a story for another video. So the Guardians arrive to the place where they're gonna sell the orb, but they got away. So we see Drax, Rocket, and Groot watch little aliens fight, and Groot is in absolute shock in what he is witnessing right now. Out here looking like you when you saw that she busy little bro text. And we see Quill and Gamora talking a bit more, and things are trying to heat up a little bit because my boy is playing his cards right. And when they were about to smooch, Gamora tweaks out talking about some, I know who you are, Peter Quill. I will not fall to your tactics. Bro, chill. I only crack on the second day anyways. So after the team almost kill each other, they finally meet up with the Collector. And bro's really out here rage baiting from the get-go because he asked Groot if Rocket is his pet. Oh nah, that is a big no-no. And bro's natural instincts kick in and was about to make dude look like Swiss cheese. But Gamora quickly steps in, and that's when the Collector shows the Guardians that the orb has the Power Stone in it. And bro starts yapping about his history, and I'm with Rocket, bro. We do not care. And when bro was getting the checks out, this bozo declares that she will not be his slave no more and grabs the stone. And this is genuinely so annoying because like you could have at least waited, bro. But no. And she's screaming loud as hell like, brother, if you're gonna make a scene, do it in silence, please. So Gamora grabs the orb and Rocket is stressing right now saying this.
What do you still have it for?
So now Gamora wants to take the orb to the Nova Corps. Mind y'all, these bozos are still wanted. So Quill is like, you know we could just find someone that's super nice and still make some money. Like, okay, my boy Quill got the money mindset. You know what they say, get rich or die trying. But that's when Gamora sees Ronan pulling up, and the reason why bro is here is because this dimwit gave the ops the addy for all of them to pull up, and bro has been itching for this fate for years. So I'ma give Drax his flowers because he drops the addy and is really about to stand on it. And Ronan looks at Drax and just scuffs. The disrespect is wild, and Drax is like, oh nah, come here. And not gonna lie, Ronan is out here moving crazy. He's weaving and blocking all of Drax's attacks like it's nothing, and he sends bro flying, grabbing him by the throat, and Drax is trying to get some offense in, but it has zero effects on this demon. And bro has had enough of these shenanigans, flipping him over, mind you, by the throat, and really proceeds to drop a bomb on Drax while he already knocked him down.
I don't recall killing your family. I doubt I'll remember killing you either.
Like, bro,
That one there was a violation.
and not gonna lie again, giving the ops to Addy just to get violated both physically and verbally is diabolical. Man, I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night for days if I got disrespected in that way. And while Drax was embarrassing his whole bloodline, Gamora gets blown up by her own sister. I swear, bro, it be your own people doing you the worst. And my boy Quill cannot allow this, so he gets out his pod, saving Gamora. And Quill is actually out here using his brain because right before he left his pod, he gives Yondu his coordinates. So they pick him up, but things are definitely not sweet because the scavengers have been looking for Quill this whole time. And we see Ronan and Thanos on FaceTime, and Thanos is telling bro to bring him the orb, but Ronan's like, nah brother, slow your roll. Now that I know the orb has an Infinity Stone in it, I'ma keep it for myself. And bro is feeling himself because he tells Thanos once he's done wiping out Xandar, he's next. Oh my gosh, that boy is talking that smack. But Thanos is looking at bro like, and Yondu's out here violating Quill right in front of his girl. Like, talk about mans, bro, I'm telling y'all. But he has had enough of his theatrics and about to make an example out of Quill. But he very easily convinces Yondu not to eliminate him from this life because he tells him that they can retreat the orb together, just like the good old days. And that's when Rocket and them start attacking Yondu's ship, and these bosses were really about to blow everyone up in there, including the two people they're trying to save, bro. So Quill stops the whole operation and tells Rocket to chill. They got a plan figured out. And we see the Guardians all suited up ready for action, and Ronan is pulling up ready to exterminate Xandar from existence. And all I'm thinking is, man,
What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
and we see everybody just going crazy. It's absolute chaos in the sky, and I really do feel bad for any bird out there, bro. They were just minding their own business, but now they have became barbecue chicken. But anyways, Quill starts getting overwhelmed by Ronan's men, but the Nova Corps comes in last minute with the save and helps the Guardians reach the ship. And we see this for making the way to Ronan, and that's when out of nowhere, Nebula Nebula comes in. And bro, I'm like 5 pages deep and I'm just realizing that I haven't even spoken about her at all. So to the 3 Nebula fans out there, I'm very sorry. And she's talking about some sister. I will prove the father that I am the superior one. You're just an ugly green hoe.
Nobody talks to my friends like that.
So after violating Nebula, these 3 continue making their way to Ronin while Gamora stays back and runs the ones with her sister. But bro, we gotta rewind real quick. Y'all see the main lineup and there's a few issues here. So Drax has already tried running the ones with Ronin and failed miserably. Verbally dropped the addy just to get violated worse than Fuji to China box.
No. Defend yourself, Brody. Defend yourself. He's just refusing to look after himself.
This nigga is trash.
And now we move on to Quill, and it's real simple with bro. He's a human. And before y'all start commenting, oh Chico, he's actually half celestial. I know, but that don't get mentioned until the end of the movie, so it don't count. And we see Drax and Groot putting in that work. I'm not even gonna mention Quill, bro. He's just getting tossed around worse than a high school eater. And Drax is out here putting paws on Ronin's right hand man, hitting bro with a right hand that sends him flying into the wall, and then proceeds to hit bro with a clothesline of death. And that's when he finishes the job, and this dude is actually frying me because he was talking all that smack just to end up looking like this. And that's when more guards come in, but Groot does them so dirty, bro. This is 20 times worse than what the Hulk did to Loki. And bro, after violating these guards, this dude turns back and is straight cheesing, looking like that SpongeBob meme. And we see Gamora and Nebula boxing, and there's a lot of weaving and blocking going on right now, and Nebula starts electrocuting Gamora, telling us, I told you I'm the better one. Gang, you're bald, us. And Gamora tries talking Nebula into the good side, but she's like, no, nigga. And that's when the Guardians come face to face with their biggest threat yet, and Quill wastes 0 time and shoots bro with an RPG. And they're out here thinking that they won. My boy Drax is geeking right now, but no, they see bro getting up. So Drax charges straight at dude. He's still trying to get it back in blood, but Ronin just grabs him by the throat again and proceeds to verbally violate Drax again. Not gonna lie, bro, that is 2 times in a row. Drax, you gotta pack it up. But that's when Rocket comes in, crashing the jet into Ronin's ship, and Groot is looking around like, damn, I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself for these bozos. Oh well. And Rocket is asking bro why he's doing this, and Groot just responds with this. And we see Groot just smiling while the screen turns white, and when the dust clears, everybody is cooked. But hey, at least they actually won this time. Never mind, another fake out. And Ronin is really about to fulfill his life goal of destroying Xandar, but then he hears Quill singing, and bro is so baffled right now. He's like, bro, what are you doing right now? You are ruining my moment. And bro, I just cannot believe this is really out here trying to save the day with a dance off. That shit is frying me. But Quill's plan actually works because Rocket shoots the stone and he catches it mid-air, and now he's absorbing all the power. But before bro gets evaporated, the rest of the Guardians grab Quill, sharing all the power, and Ronin is like, how are y'all doing this? And Quill's response is just too cold.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
So my boy sends Ronin straight into the Shadow Realm, stopping his reign of terror for once and for all. And the movie ends with the Guardians of the Galaxy saving the day.